How long ago did you record Golden?
You know, my concept of time is like a 4-year-old's. So I'm going to need like 3 seconds to compute.
Okay.
I think it was, what year is it? What month is it? It's
August of
I was going to say it's
2025.
October. It's August. I think I recorded it last year. Yeah, summer of last year.
Do you have any idea when you go into that session, like what you're really signing up for? I mean, you do, because it's been described to you.
Yeah.
You can't predict that it's going to top the Billboard charts, though.
No, can never predict that. Although there's a Korean saying that if you have a hit, you'll see a ghost in the studio. And EJ was telling us on FaceTime the other day that she's never told anyone this, but she saw a ghost the day that she recorded Golden.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And?
And he was wearing a flannel. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I honestly believe her because she was like so spooked. She's like, I'm thinking about it now and like, that was so crazy. But that studio was apparently haunted. Like, people have seen this guy in the flannel. He's always in the flannel.
Yeah, but he showed up.
Yeah, he showed up. He pulled up for the homies. He was like,
Yeah,
yo, it's a banger.
when the right idea, the right concept was vesseled through.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's really special. It's a really special convergence of so many different things that I think I was going to say overdue, but I think the timing is just absolutely flawless.
The meaning and message behind what it sounds like. What is it like when you first, like, I mean, are you reading the lyrics as they come? Like, you're just reading them, right?
It was so fun because we got these binders with sheet music. And I grew up in musical theater, so this is something that was very nostalgic for me to have to read the harmonies and stacked in like these huge stabs with like the soprano part, the alto part, whatever. And that was fun. That was really fun. And they did, give me an idea of what the music was going to sound like. So I definitely practiced before I went into these sessions because this is not in my comfort zone.
So when the meaning and message behind what it sounds like, when you read it and you soak it in for the first time, how do you receive it? How do you internalize it? How do you make that your own?
I really loved that song, honestly, from the moment. Even like, regardless of genre, I think what I understood was like, this is really good music. This is very catchy. I know this stuff from the moment that I hear it once, I can sing it back. And I felt really emotional, honestly. I'm not even going to lie. I remember seeing the first drafts because when you're recording, you can see what they have of the animation. And it was kind of funny because obviously things were still being worked out. So like they weren't walking, they were just like floating kind of. And like, all the people were like still. But regardless of all those details, when I first started singing the song with the animation in the background, I just kept getting chills. I was like, why do I keep getting chills? This is weird. And I think it's because that song is so powerful. That song is such a revelation. It's it's such a response to Golden too. It's like the full circle. And yeah, I remember I actually shed a tear like during seeing one of the more final versions of the of what it feels like with the animation of like the whole stadium and everything, and the girls floating into the air. It was like, this is insane.
What was it like watching this movie for the first time?
I cried. And I want to just say I do not cry that often. Like I said, I'm emotionally constipated, so I cry like maybe 2 or 2.5 times a year. But like most of the time when I cry, it's bad. It's like sobbing for like 30 minutes straight because I kind of release in like spurts. But I just fat tears at the Netflix screening. And it was weird. What got me, I know this is kind of going to be like my 4th time talking about Kpop in this interview, but what really got me was seeing Korean food animated. I was just like, that's just like, it's the shit I used to hide as a kid in 2nd grade going to school thinking it's so embarrassing. And to see it just like in its animated form, it's just something about that tickled me in a different way. It's like, this is a new era.
Cultural acceptance, like within media and movies like this, it's like it hits different. It hits the mainstream in a different way. But I got to say, like, Korean culture has been becoming mainstream for a few years now.
Yeah.
It's been a really cool thing to witness.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we've all felt this kind of like, it's been here, you know. Even 10 years ago when I fainted at that, or 13 years ago when I fainted at that Big Bang concert, that was a sold-out concert at Prudential Center.
Real.
I fainted because that shit was crowded and I was dehydrated. But regardless, it's like, it's been here, you know, it's been here. But I think this is like it's like a culmination of all those things. It feels like it does feel like a slightly different color spectrum. Like the hues are just like deeper and it's just a different world, it feels like to me.